Hey guys, it is Deborah. So how do you determine if you have spinal stability? Well, the first thing you need to do is develop awareness around how strong the muscles are that are supporting the spine. In other words, your abdominals. Welcome to your beginner core strength and spinal stability workout. Today we are going to do just that. I picked two poses for us to practice. It's going to be the tabletop position and a modified plank position. We're going to use these two postures to run through the proper alignment principles associated with setting them up so that we can learn how to use the skeletal structure to bear the weight of the pose. And then as we introduce movement patterns into the limbs, into the hips, we're going to do so in a way that safely allows us to build the core strength that we need without compromising the integrity of our spine. Guys, today's workout is a beginner level workout, so there are going to be a bit more instructions from me, especially when it comes to setting up our proper alignment and our postures. Expect to spend about 5 minutes of us doing that alignment and posture work, and then we have a 10-minute long workout. We got 10 different moves. Each move we're going to be doing for 1 minute. So if you are ready, go ahead and give yourself in this video a thumbs up and come down here and meet me on your mat. I do want to just say that abdominal work is some of the most extremely hardest work to do when it comes to the body. There's a lot more that goes into abdominal strength than, say, any other muscle in our body, just because of the sheer way that our bodies are designed. The abdominals have to move through all of those organs just to reach our spine, whereas all the other muscles in our body don't have to go that far before they hit bone. And when you hit bone, you can use that resistance to build strength a lot quicker. So please don't be down on yourself if you find maintaining abdominal strength challenging. I know I do. It's something we do have to continuously work on just for the sheer health of our spine. So I encourage you to continue to practice this, help yourself grow stronger. Okay, now I'll see you on your mat. So let's come on down to a tabletop position. I'll go ahead and set ourselves up for some alignment. Make sure you start out with your hands right underneath your wrists, right underneath your shoulders. Exhale and just feel a softening in your body. All right, allowing the body to just relax. When you are ready on your inhale, you're going to draw the eyes of the elbows towards your thumb as you widen across your collarbone. Exhale, drawing your shoulder blades away from your ears. And begin to flatten the hands on the mat. Take the palms of the base of your fingers, those first knuckles as they connect to your palm, and your inhale, press them into the mat. You'll begin to feel the engagement in your forearms, and send your inner armpits to the ceiling. That's going to help you keep your shoulder blades on your back. Exhale and allow your body to adjust. Inhale, now we're going to lift the sternum into our heart, pulling it all the way to the ceiling. At the same time, we're going to draw our heart down so that the arm bone goes right into the socket, just like that. All right, so this is our upper body alignment. Bottom tips of the shoulder blades are going to come towards your glutes. That's going to help lengthen out the torso, and you're going to be able to engage all of the upper abs. Now, a trick here is to also make sure that you do breathe out to the sides of your ribs. Engaging those sides of the ribs is going to help you stay wide across the collarbone, and you can engage the upper obliques and as well as all the upper abs to help you maintain stability in your upper body. Beautiful, that looks great. Okay, now for the second half of this pose, we need to stabilize the pelvis. To do that, I like to tuck my toes under to help me grip the ground better and help me be able to better stabilize my pelvis. Inhale and widen the hips to either side of the mat, creating space so that you can exhale, draw your inner thighs back, lengthening out the tailbone. As you exhale and adjust, allow the body on your inhale to lift your abs up off of the pubic bone, helping you engage your lower belly. That's going to help you support now the lower spine. Now this is an excellent form of being able to keep yourself stable, okay? This is our proper tabletop position. Same thing when we move into our modified plank position. We're keeping our wrist over the shoulder. Nothing changes. We've just moved to a more of a 45-degree angle. You're not sticking your butt out. You're not dropping your hips. Instead, you're still maintaining that upper body structure so that the skeleton can bear the weight of the pose. You will feel your abs engaged for sure. But it's not so much that you're fatiguing right away because the skeleton is being able to absorb most of the weight. All right? Looks good. So these are our two poses. Come back to a tabletop position. Now we're going to come out of alignment so we can get a greater sense of what it feels like to be in alignment. So let's take some cat-cows to just wake up our spine and bring in some spinal mobility. Inhale, drop your heart. Exhale and round into your cat. Now, depending on how, dropping your heart again on your inhale. Now again, depending on how mobile your upper back is, will determine how easy it is for you to get in and out of these movements. I have a bit of a stiffer upper back. My lower back is more flexible. You may find that you're opposite of me. Moving through these two range of motions. The idea is just getting a sense of your spine while we just do some spinal mobilization to warm up. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do one more. Coming in. So now that we know what it feels like to be in these two extreme postures, let's come down back to our tabletop position, all right? We're going to start with a spinal balance, and there's different options for this first move. Extend your left leg back. Make sure the heel extends on out through the energy extends on out through your heel, and you're engaging the entirety of your back leg. I don't want one hip dropping over the other, okay? We're maintaining a neutral pelvic tilt and maintaining our pelvis parallel to the ground. That's going to help us keep those abs engaged because, again, these abs are a shelf for your spine. Pull them all the way you can to the back of your spine. And now we will extend our arm forward. This is option number one for our first move. When we stay here, we want to make sure we're not dropping one side. The idea is to practice maintaining that upper body alignment as we extend. Option number two then will be to lift the left leg and extend the right arm. This will be our full spinal balance position. I like to keep my foot flexed because that helps me engage the back of my leg. Option number three would be to crunch in with the elbow to knee, just like that, okay? So depending on where you are at, pick your option, all right? I will go ahead, start the music and the timer, and we will begin. Find your spinal balance. We're working stability here. Again, use the skeletal structure, pressing in to the base of those knuckles. I'm feeling stronger today, so I'm going to extend on out into these crunches, but don't feel you have to keep up with me. What you're doing is building awareness of your own body, your own spine, and your own core. You got it, guys. Keep going. Hold steady. That's what you're doing in your spinal balance. Begin to learn about the awareness around the alignment and your posture in this position, and then how fatigued you are getting will be able to tell you how strong your abs are. Other side, extending the right leg. Make sure you set up your alignment first. It's always easier to do that before just diving into doing the hard work, okay? Sometimes it's actually a lot more harder to stay still than it is to be mobile. And this is my weaker side, so I'm taking that extra time to set myself up. I have minor scoliosis in my spine, so that plays a huge factor. I also have an injury in my left hip, which is another factor. So, over time, I have learned where my weaknesses are. And you are learning that too. Because you know what? You're here with me today. And that is a huge step to building your awareness around your body's mobility, about where your weaknesses are. All right, now we're gonna come back to tabletop position. Find your alignment, posture, lift those knees an inch or two off the ground. Press your knuckles into the mat. Draw your arm bone into socket. Sternum to the ceiling, but your heart lowers towards the ground. I know this is really hard. I wanted to put this here so that you can see how quickly your spine might compromise. If you have to come down, absolutely fine. But learn and get familiar with all the different ways that your body wants to compensate for the fatigue. Use the skeletal structure wisely. Engage your abdominals. You got it. Breathing in, don't forget those side ribs expanding. That's gonna help you use those upper abs to maintain the stability. Exhale, you got it. We can drop those knees all the way down. Come into your modified plank position. Maintain your upright body. We're gonna extend each arm forward, alternating the arms now. Now, if you find you're moving your hips around too much, widen your knees just a little bit, and that will help. As you do that, you can gain more stability. Now focus on those upper abs, okay? Draw the sternum to the ceiling. You keep the bottom tips of your blades moving towards your glutes. Don't forget to keep the lower stability in your pelvis though. This is where it is, guys. This is where you learn that awareness and you build that strength, and you're doing so in a very safe way now. Beautiful, guys. Now we're gonna do our taps. So tap fingers to shoulders, fingers to outer ribs, and fingers to hips. I love this move. It is one of my favorite abdominal exercises. Again, only go as fast that works for you. No competition here, guys. You're just showing up for yourself to be better than you were yesterday, better than you were before you turned on this workout. And as you grow stronger, you're gonna feel more confident. You're gonna be more energized. You're gonna be a better version of yourself. I know it. Beautiful work, guys. Keep going. Come on. Exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Your spine is getting stable every time you do these moves. Beautiful. Keep going. Come on. I love this move. Now we're gonna go down, down, up, up. Alternating each time we lift. I know. One right after another, guys. Keep that upper body. Go at your own pace. You don't need to break records. We're using this to grow stronger. And I can tell my abs are feeling it. Feels so good to grow stronger, I'm telling you. Whenever I do this work, I'm a better person, I'm happier, I'm more energized, I'm ready to go about my day, I'm working towards my goals, and then that makes me feel accomplished, empowered, and ready. Beautiful, guys, keep going, keep going. You're doing amazing. All right, now, if you wanna stay here, that's fine. We're gonna hip dip. There's a lot of work on our wrist, I completely understand. Otherwise, you can come back up to that modified position and do your hip dips. You feel those lower abs now? You feel those obliques? Yes, right. Keep the collarbone wide. Sternum into your chest. Use those obliques. Can you feel them? Pulling you side to side. That's their job. They're designed to do it. They want to do it. Let them do it. Okay? Side to side. Whew. I'm feeling this. You got it? Come on, you're looking amazing out there. All right, now we're gonna come into a modified plank position. Shoulders slightly behind the elbow. Keep the hips perpendicular to your mat. Sternum into your chest. Lengthen out the torso just like that, guys. Whew. This has got me winded already. So some good stuff here. If you want to be challenged here, option number 2 is to lower and lift with the hips. You're going to feel this on the outer side glute, on the side that's closest to the ground, okay? You're still using your obliques to lift you up. You're not moving the pelvis side to side. You're just lifting, okay? Everything is engaged. Good work, guys. You got it. Come on. And lift. And lift. Otherwise, you're just holding. Just like this, maintaining, squeezing the glutes just to help stabilize. Go to the other side. Setting yourself on up. Again, elbows slightly front of the shoulder. Perpendicular with those hips. This is my weaker side. So let's see if I can find that engagement. And that's what it's all about. You're just continuing to use these postures and these exercises to help you build more awareness about where the weak spots are and where we need to apply more of those alignment principles to use the skeletal structure in a more efficient way. I like that. You did really good there. Excellent. You can do this hip dips if you want. Yeah, if you're feeling it, go for it. Use those obliques. I made sure to have lots of options for you in this workout so that you can continue to help yourself grow stronger. Final move, guys. We're coming into a full plank. So keep your upper body. This is it. You've worked up to this moment now. Come into your full plank. Don't feel like you need to hold it for the full minute if you can't do it. Build up to it, guys. One second is better than the other, or 1 second is better than no second, excuse me there. If you need to modify, but continue to draw your sternum in, lifting your heart, at the same time keeping your arm bones in socket, engaging those outer ribs, spiraling the inner thighs to the ceiling in this position, but keep your hips wide to create space. Keep those lower abs up off of the pubic bone. Keep them engaged too. I know, we're almost there. We really are. Engage, breathe, and we'll come all the way down. Let's sit back into child's pose. Breathing in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And relax. And we'll come all the way on up. Great job. How do you feel? How do your abs feel? How do your arms feel? How do your wrists feel? Let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if you want to do core strength and spinal stability too. I'm not sure how I'm going to top that one off, but continue to work on this workout until we get to that point. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so proud of you to continue to strengthen yourself if you are if you are healing from an injury and are rehabilitating, or if you are just wanting to improve your athleticism. You did amazing. If you haven't quite yet, go ahead and subscribe to Aline Postures, and I will see you in the next workout. Great job, guys. Bye.